Alright, what's up, y'all? So today we got a nice little unboxing. Got a couple of parts from Right Hand Drive Japan for the 2JZ. As you guys seen from my last video, we finished doing the valve stem seals. Got that out the way. Quick little summary: new water pump, reinstalled everything with brand new seals, alternators back on, painted this little water neck, got this little housing on as well with a new thermostat. Went to Pick and Pull and got a GE I think it's oil, no, is this called the heater core? I think that's what it's called, I'm not sure. And everything is done. Boom, ready to reinstall everything. But like I said, we got a nice little care package from Right Hand Drive Japan. As some of you guys know, the yen is currently super low in value right now, so I think it's basically like 40% off. But let me show you guys some stuff that I picked up. Here's the first one. We got the HKS cam gear pulley. Let me go ahead and open this up real quick. I'll show y'all. HKS cam gear, sick. You got a nice HKS timing belt. Cool, very nice. And we got a nice little HKS oil filter. I got this more like as a little souvenir because I don't really want to use it. It's pretty sick. Might just hang it in my room. I'm not sure yet. But got that. And I got another little keychain, little HKS keychain, little 10mm wrench. It's cool. Cool. And any guesses what's in here? Boom. I already opened it up. I got a little too excited last night. But here, let me show you. Alright, so as you guys see, we got a nice HKS fuel rail for the 240, for the 2JZ. Super nice quality. It's gonna match with everything else HKS. We got the HKS cam gear as well, HKS filter, HKS timing belt, and that's pretty much it. Look how much nicer it is compared to the stock cam gear. It's just hella ugly. Yuck. And then look, jeez. Boom. Even has a Jay-Z engraving on it too. It's pretty sick. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and start throwing these parts on. As you guys see right here, clean. Alright, so before I get started on throwing on these new nice shiny parts back on, still got to put on these right here, these little caps, so that we can actually throw it on with some brand new cam seals, and then after we'll be able to throw on the gear on. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get started on that real quick. Alright, so I went ahead and put a little bit of Toyota sealant in here, and also painted the cap just so it could look nice. I'm just gonna throw this on real quick. Here we go. Now we'll throw the bolts back in. Alright, so I got both cam caps in there with the sealant. Same for this one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the little covers too so it could look nice and shiny like the rest. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and torque everything. 15 foot-pounds. Alright, so the new cam seals are in there, nice and tight, lubed up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this little back cover back on. Little back plate. There we go. Put all these bolts back in. Alright, let's throw this cam gear back on. Come on. Cool. On the dot too, look at that. Jeez. Alright, so I got the HKS cam gear on. Already got it torqued to spec. Just had to put a little wrench right here to hold it in place. Torqued it at 60 foot-pounds. Nice and tight. Timing is correct up here. Same thing with this one. Same thing here. So we're almost ready to put the timing belt on, but there's one more thing that I forgot to do before we actually start doing the timing belt. I gotta replace the VVTi gasket that goes behind here. I hella forgot about this. If you guys don't change this one right here, it's gonna start gushing out oil. Some of you guys maybe remember we did this on my brother's old 1J. It's pretty easy, you just gotta make sure it's lined up with timing, and then you just take out these bolts and you guys are gonna see that there's gonna be a sealant on there, a little gasket. Usually they're pretty cooked, but I'm suspecting that they already replaced this one, but I'm not gonna take no risks. I already have the brand new one right here, as well with a brand new washer that goes with it. Boom. So let me just go ahead and take that off real quick. All right, got it off. So this is the gasket I'm talking about. This one's kind of caked in there, so I just gotta make sure to take this one off. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of cooked. Yep, no bueno. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this up. Clean it up right here as well. Little surface spot where it goes. And throw it back in there. Alright, so I got the seal replaced. Everything's in there, bolts are tight. This one's tight as well. Make sure everything is on timing still. Good. Now there's one little gasket that you have to change, which is this one right here. Comes with a new one. Just put it in there. Something like that. And then you just throw this back on. Alright, that's pretty much it. That shit is done. Now I got a brand new belt tensioner. I'm still waiting for the belt tensioner pulley, the one that goes right here. But I figured I might as well just throw this on real quick just to see how everything is gonna start to look. Alright, threw that on real quick. I might just throw on the old pulley that I have just to see how it's gonna look, because I want to throw the belt on just to get a final look of how it's gonna look. Alright, so I didn't want to throw on the old tensioner, so I made a quick little run to O'Reilly's and picked up a new bearing. Now the next thing before I throw this on is I'm going to put a little bit of grease in here. I don't have anti-seize, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that. And a little bit of Loctite on the end. And throw it on, and we should be able to throw on the belt. Alright, so I messed up. I was supposed to install the tensioner first, the tensioner pulley, and then the actual tensioner itself. So now that should be able to let me slide the belt in, as you guys can see. Alright, so I think I did everything right. Got my timing mark right here. Lines up with this one. Same thing over here. It's kind of hard to see. Right? Yeah, I think so. Well, it's not focusing, but yeah, it's lined up. And then everything here is lined up. How's it look, bro?
You already pulled the pin?
Not yet. So it wasn't spinning freely, so I just spin it by hand. I got the belt in. Is that cool tension? I haven't pulled it yet, though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks good, right? Fuck it, bro. Do the honors. Go ahead and pull it.
Nah, you made sure? Triple check?
Well, I can't really triple check until I pull the thing and crank it after.
Ready? It was already tension. This wasn't even in there.
Alright, so I started tripping a little bit because it felt like it didn't lose. When I pulled the little cotter pin on the tensioner, I felt like it didn't even tension it at all. But it was basically already at full tension, so I just made sure and spun the crank by hand just to make sure everything lines up. Right there. Already spun it a couple times, but as you guys see, everything lines up right here. And everything still lines up right here. Line with the line. And then line with the line. Perfect. And we got tension. So I think we're pretty much good with that. So now real quick, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw up all the plastics back on to cover all this and see if we could throw the crank pulley on as well. Alright, got the cover on. Changed the little gasket that it came with. This one was cooked. It's not even, look at that. Just broke off. It's supposed to be rubbery. Now I think we're ready to throw on the crank pulley. I don't have the torque wrench, but we're just gonna throw it on there just to see how it's gonna look. That's cool. I mean, I need the torque wrench to actually, yeah, and it's on the dot still. 0 on 0. Sheesh. Show them real quick. Big chillin'. 0 on 0. Well, it probably spun a little bit with the drill, but once we put it back on.
It's off.
Yeah, a little bit, because I was hitting it with the drill.
It's off by 4 degrees, bro.
Right now it is. I got Justin installing the power steering pump. We got a brand new pulley to go with it as well. It's just gonna look hella clean once it's all said and done. It already is looking hella clean. Alright, throw that shit on real quick, bro. Alright, we got all the pulleys on. Everything is hand tight. I kind of don't want to put this cover on, but might as well just for safety. I don't want no rock chips or anything getting in there. So let's just throw this on just for mock-up, see how it looks. How it's gonna look at least. Jeez.